I think full on what it is it. I just find it fun doing a brand new game of Isaac every now and again. So that's what we're gonna do. Because why not? Oh hell yeah! I am Bullet. Meow. Meow. I am Isaac. I am Speed. So we have one additional heart now, and we are just like, oh, right. And we have 2 increases to our speed. We are Isaac after using the move agility. No. God, that is, you have to be several levels of nerd to understand that. You know what I mean? Like, if you understood the entirety of that reference and stuff, you haven't had a date in a while. And I'm sorry, I just know that that's, you know, the reality that we live in. Ow. I don't know if you can hear either, but I'm quite stuffed up. I don't know why. Oh.
I wish I could fly.
All right. Whoop. Oh, Jesus. No. Okay. Oh, all right. So also, speaking of nerdy stuff. So the hunt for a, sponsor for the 1-pack video continues. You know, because like obviously I can talk to GamerSups, and I'm sure that they'd be happy to like do something fun for the event, right? But like I really want to try to get a sponsor for that video that is like related to, you know, that has some relation to what I'm doing. And one of the ideas I just had, like the other day, it's kind of hard because it's Sundays, so you can't really like, you know, most people aren't going to get back to you with any kind of speed because, you know, it's Sunday. But I was thinking, because I will be using a camera, like I currently use like that phone for the camera, right? Like, what if I try to get a company that either makes cameras or makes phones to sponsor it, right? And like basically being like, hey, I'm capturing all of this using their camera. It's like, oh, that could be cool. Oh, red magic. That's a good thought. I didn't even consider red magic. That is a good thought. But like, does red magic... Because I know they basically have like gaming phones, right? But is the camera really good on a red magic? Slow-mo, guys. Have it all filmed on a Phantom. Dude, that would be the most horrendous thing to watch. Oh my god. What a nightmare video to watch. Contact the Pokemon company, could be fun. Already tried. I actually messaged them twice. Like, because, you know, they're split into all their different sections, right? So I messaged specifically, like, you know, the Pokemon TCG, but also, like, Pokemon Pocket. Because I was like, you know, people, if you were thinking, like, you wanted to do some kind of sponsorship, like, with people playing TCG Pocket now, and, like, they're learning more and more about the game and how the game actually works, so I was like, it would be cool to be opening all of these packs from throughout the years and looking at how the, like, the attacks have changed over time and things like that. You know what I mean? One of them, I don't remember which one, but one of them got back to me pretty quickly and was like, no. And then another one hasn't gotten back to me yet, but I have to assume a very similar answer. Okay. So at the beginning of a new Isaac run, that's basically where all of your it's basically where all of your coins have to go. Is into the donation machine. Because that is what's going to give you a better store. Am I gonna really... Maybe I don't even, like, worry about... like, devil rooms and stuff too much. Ooh. Wow, that... Ooh. I think the next turn would have given me something good. But I don't have enough health for that. Oh, no, I can't even get that. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, now I don't have a bomb? Ugh. Not great. We should be okay. As long as we kill the big guy, because the big guy can do a full heart of damage to me. Okay. The little guy will hit me, but he won't be able to do enough damage to kill me. Here we go. We just trap him against the wall. We're fine. We're fine. Look, we got health. We got damage. Oh, man. Can I get that without leaving? Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. Yes. Oh, I need another bomb. Maybe I could go into the cursed room and hope that there's a bomb in there. In here. Oh my god, I've got 2 guppy items. Well, hang on now. This has become interesting. Kat actually had a really funny idea about the 1-pack stream. Or, like, the 1-pack video and everything. Earlier today. And it was... You know, like, you know how in a subathon, there's, like, a bar at the bottom of the screen that's like, oh, we're going for this many subs, and, like, now we have this many, and blah, blah, blah. You know, like, a classic... something you would see during like a subathon. And we were saying, what if during the stream, and this would take a lot to figure out, like, so that we could do it properly. But what if there was a meter or a bar at the bottom of the screen that was looking at things like subs and bits and donos and stuff like that, but rather than filling up the bar, like from 0 and then up until whatever the stretch goal is and stuff like that, it started at negative like 25,000 or whatever I've spent on the video, and then like as things like donos and subs and bits come in, that number, like, it slowly fills in. But also whenever I pull, like if I pull cards that are worth stuff, you know what I mean, like it also adds to it. And I kind of think that's pretty funny. I would have to figure out exactly how to do that, because like, you know, some of it I can do manually, sure, but when you have like a subathon, you just set it to like, oh, you know, a new sub comes in, the number goes up. Like it's easy. But something like this, you would need to like, you know, quantify, oh boy, quantify something like a sub into its actual like monetary value. It couldn't just be like, you know, we're not looking for an actual number of subs, we're looking for an amount of money between the subs and the bits and the donos and everything. So I just don't know exactly how we would do that, but I think that could be really funny, you know, because the whole time I'm doing this video, I keep I'm just doing this. Ah, damn it. Didn't do it quite fast enough. The whole time that I've been like setting up doing this video, I've been like, yeah, but the video itself is gonna get a ton of views. Like, people are very excited about it. You know, we'll get revenue from the stream and from the YouTube video and all that stuff. And it's like, it'd be fun to actually see that. And see if we can make up the money from it. And like what gave us the idea, oh cool, what gave us the idea was when we were sitting down to have dinner, you know, we had YouTube up on our TV as we usually do, and I've been watching a lot of Patter's reaction videos recently. Jesus. And I saw a video of him opening cards, and he had a thing at the bottom of his screen that was like, you know, here's how much I spent on whatever, right? Like, here's how much I spent on this box of cards, and like, here's how much I've quote unquote made, or like pulled from the boxes, and like working his way out of the negatives. And like, so we were talking about it, and we're like, what if, you know, yeah, what if we did something like that when we're working our way out of the negative via subs and bits and stuff? And like, Kat said it, and I was like, that's really funny. Yeah, so we'd have to like calculate, well, like, because that's the thing, right? We'd have to calculate, ouch, what each sub is, you know, worth monetarily for us, and then make it so that every time a sub happens, that amount comes off of the bar. So it's like each sub isn't worth 3, like each sub isn't worth 1, each sub is worth 3. And I don't know if something like Streamlabs has a setup like that. So we'd have to look into exactly how we would manage to do that. Secret room here? You know, because could we do it manually? Yes, but... Oh no, it just... That feels like a lot. That would have to be like... You know, that would have to be Kat's like full-time job for the night. You're like, Cat, you have to just sit down and... Oh, absolutely, I'll take this. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, look how fast my tears are. Meow. And Cat, this is where you will be for the rest of the night. It would probably be similar to... Remember during the subathon, Cat would come in with, like... the merch numbers at the end. It was like in addition to, you know, all the additional time from tears down. All right, well, the game said, oh, well, you were shooting really fast, huh? She would come in with the additional time. It would probably have to be something like that. Like after a little bit, she would come in and be like, okay, here's what we're at. Such a good item. In my opinion, so the trinket I just picked up in the bottom left there, the file, arguably one of the best trinkets in the whole game. It eliminates all spikes. So... any spikes that would be on the floor, those are gone. The cursed rooms like this, see? The door? I can just go in now. This, like, they're all gone. Oh, shard of glass. This thing sucks, but I do want to try to, like, pick everything up, right? At the beginning of the game, I think you are trying to pick up everything at least once. Hey! Even on chests, yeah, the trapped chests, those spikes are gone as well. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh, please. Oh my gosh. Ah! Whew. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much what items I'm taking right now because once I beat Mom, this run is over. God, I forget exactly how broken glass works. I just remember I don't like it. And I want to say it's like if I take damage, I just start like bleeding out. Aha. Oh, yep, there it goes. I just don't remember how to make it stop. Because doesn't it drain my health to do this? Yep. There we go. I need to get a heart.
Ugh.
Yeah, so I don't know if I want to use the blood machine right now. Well, no, there's a lot of hearts around me. I guess I could. There we go. So we got the portable blood bag. That's the only way to get that item. That's why, like, I went and did that. All right, sweet. Ah! Yeah, I don't want to get rid of the... Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. I don't want to get rid of the straw, though, because I think... Oh, boy. I think the straw is great. It's, like, free damage, basically. The chubby! Sure, come here. We got a Zazel, baby. Aw, oh, crap. All right, hang on. I'm gonna wait till I get hurt again. There we go. Little Otter with the 46 months. Thank you. I just didn't want to get hurt on the next floor because I think that would hurt my devil deal chance. Huh. Dude, keys are a freaking hot commodity, man. That was close. Yeah. Boop. Nice. I'll take that. Now that I got 5 bombs, we will first see what this is. Hell yeah. And then we'll see what this is. Ooh. The Magician. What are we doing here, game? What are we doing to ourselves? Oh! This guy's great too. Brainworm is awesome, actually. That is another fantastic trinket. They're honestly both great. So Brainworm, what that will do is if you're shooting and your tears go past an enemy, Brainworm will like make the tear do a sudden like 90-degree turn and hit the enemy instead of going by it. So it's a pretty useful trinket. Ah! Jesus. Oh no! What have you done? That doesn't count! God damn it, broken glass! Okay. Like how it just goes into sudden intense panic every time I get hit now. All right, now we have some keys. Hey, look at that. Okay, that thing sucks. We're gonna pick it up anyways, though, just to add it to the list of items that we have picked up. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Alright, so do I use a key on these to get to that chest? There could be anything in that chest. It could even be a boat. Ah, shit. Hey, got my key back. Alright, cool. Hang on a minute, Lois. Now, a boat's a boat, but the mystery box could be anything. It could even be a boat. How much you want one of those? Mod buddy! Yo, 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 yo. I am easily the only person I know that plays this game like a ton that really, really loves Mod Buddy. Whenever I see like tier lists online of like best items and stuff, Mod Buddy's always like pretty far down there. See, look, the spikes are off of these things too, so these things can't hurt you when you have the file. It's so crazy. Oh my god, we got Guppy. No way. Jesus. Oh, the hell of a first run, tell you that much. That's insane. So, for those who don't know, Jesus, if you pick up 3 Guppy items, Guppy is the name of Isaac's cat. So we picked up Guppy's tail, Guppy's head, and Guppy's collar. You transform into Guppy, which is his cat, basically, and you fly. So you now have the ability of flight, and you like constantly generate. Oh, geez. You know, I knew that thing was gonna be a pain in the... I shouldn't have gone for it. You like constantly generate flies. Which, you know, do whatever your tier damage is, but you generate so many of them that you just... Like, look how many flies I have around me now. Look it. Oh my god! So wasted on, like, the first run. It's such good items. Ow. Oh, no. I'm gonna start bleeding. Well, I mean, also the shard of glass, but... Ah! But it has been like a keyless run. Ah! Oh! God! Dude, I need a gold key so bad. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gold chests on the map and the store. Six! There were 6 golden chests on the map. Oh, I've got... I have 1 key. Ah! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gold chests. 7! I mean, yeah, we're obviously not using the key beggar, right? So I guess I'll blow him up and hope that he has keys, please. I'll take it. I'll take 1. It's a start. Because some of these chests might have keys in them. That is... Will Bomb Beggar give me keys? He might. Heart. Coins. Nah, just coins. Okay. Here we go. Chest number 1. Damn, I got a lot of money, which is nice. Nothing I can do with it though, because there wasn't a store on this floor. All right. 2 of clubs.
2 of clubs.
Oh, it's bombs. Damn it. I was really hoping that was keys. So keys or spades. Fuck. Okay, wait. Wait, now we can give the bomb guy 2 more bombs. Okay, he didn't care. All right. And I don't think that I can get into the, like, I don't think the room where I could fight. All right, fuck it. You know what? Screw it. Let's just kill Mom and move on with our lives. I don't think the heart guy would give me keys, and he's gonna set off a whole chain reaction with, like, the shard of glass going and everything. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. The run's gonna end right here anyway, so what's the point? There it is. That's why I was like, what's the freaking point? What are we doing here? All right. What are we doing to ourselves? And you can also do some of the challenges, because those unlock different items. So this one, oh my god, it's like the worst room to start with. You know what? Let's just restart that. I'll take it. So this challenge, obviously, you know, you've got the darkness modifier. But I believe you have also the curse of the... So you have the curse of the lost, which makes it so... Not the curse of the lost. The curse of darkness, which is, you know, why the map is so dark. But I believe you also have the curse of the unknown, which makes it so you can't see what your health is. And I might also have the curse of the blind, which makes it so I can't see what items are. And you just have that for the entirety of the run. Oh no, you don't have Curse of the Blind. All right, cool. Curse of Darkness and Curse of the Unknown. All right, that's not bad. And this is just a teleport, right? Yeah. Oh, wow, that's nice to get now. Why couldn't I get around that thing? Just, I was like trying to walk around the back of it and it wouldn't let me. Thing was really flush against the wall. Boo. All right, here comes that huge damage item that we've all been waiting for. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good use of that bomb. Range. Okay. Well, better than nothing. Okay, here we go. Ooh, do I go in there? I want to chase you into the fire. All right. Never mind. Okay, another bomb. Oh, I can afford going in here now. Ha ha! Yes. Gib. That's probably not worth taking while I have this curse active. Smash. Hate these enemies. Okay. So now we just need items that are gonna up our luck. I need a higher luck stat now. So I can fire off more of those tiers. Double... double hidden room. Or double secret room on future floors. So the cool thing about that, the bighorn hand... Dude. Is, it actually can destroy a lot of things that you can't normally destroy, which is nice. Like the stone heads that, you know, just kind of spit tears out on, like, intervals. Wait. You can destroy those using those tears. Oh, there was a tinted rock in there I saw at the last second. But yeah, if I up my luck stat, those tears will happen more often. Wait a minute. Okay. What does this do? Oh, it just greatly ups my range. Oh, wow. You know what? I'll take it. Why not? Who's this? Oh, okay, you're not that bad. If I can hit him with one of the bighorn tears, we're good. I did hit him with one. It was a good amount of damage, but... There we go. Yes! That's exactly what I needed. Oh, I'm so happy! Okay, we've already been in there, so don't need to go back in there. Am I playing Rebirth, Afterbirth? Listen, it's all very confusing. You're telling me. I've perfected this game. I still don't know what I'm playing. I have no idea. Like, when I fill out the category, like in my stream information when I'm playing this, I just go with the first thing that shows up. Because, like, they're all listed on Steam in, like, their own category, and I'm like, I don't care enough for this. Oh, Jesus. Dude, if you can manage to find the petrified poop trinket, this item is so overpowered. Gemini. Oh no, Pisces. Damn it. Right, Gemini is the one. Gemini is like the 69. Oh, that's Cancer 69ing? That's what I think about that. I'm such a child. I still find it so funny. Oh! Gemini is the H-looking thing. I thought that's what I picked up. I thought I picked up an H-looking thing. Doesn't that look like an H? Does it not? Maybe it doesn't. Listen, I don't know. I'll be honest as well. If it wasn't for this game, I would really not care. But... wow. Slap in the face that was. Oh, boy. Oh, see, like, I think... I want to test something. Oh, yeah, no, damn it. I thought maybe I'd be able to kill that guy with the bighorn tears, even though he wasn't popped up. I did a little experimenting there. Yeah. Also, like... I guess I could slightly care as well because... well... I know that people say, like, star signs and shit, but are, like... are the formation of those, like, these symbols that they use, are those actually, like... kind of formations you would see within the constellation? That's what I always assumed when I heard, like, star signs. Okay, so then, yeah, I'm like, all right, so it is kind of worth knowing, because then, like, you can look at the stars and be like, look. But, like, it's just been so, like, tainted with, like, oh, you know, me and this person, we're not going to be compatible. It's like, why? It's like, oh, well, my parents fucked in February, and their parents fucked in October. So, you know, they're outgoing and fun-loving, and well, it's like, oh my god. Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh, I don't know how much health I have, but I want to get that. It's so risky, I might just die. Waha! Not a clue how much health I have. I mean... Oh yeah, I got a decent amount of soul hearts, you're right. Holy shit. Yeah, stuff like the... Ow. The star signs and the horoscopes and stuff like that always amused me. That, like, how often it's clearly just like... Oh, look at that, even more. Clearly, like, some fucking dude sitting in an office, right? And they're like, okay, we need the horoscope for whatever. And, you know, the guy's like, okay. And he takes, and, like, he sits down at his computer and he's like, now that this planet's in retrograde, it means it's the time to be risky. Like, it's the time to take risks that you didn't previously think were worth taking, but don't completely give in to your urges. You need a light touch, or something like that. And then people read it and are like, oh my god. I need to make an offer on that car. The universe has told me so. It's all generic BS that can apply to anyone. Yup. Sure is. I mean, but that's how, like, a lot of things work. That's how a lot of, you know... I don't like to throw the word charlatan around a lot, but... that's how a lot of stuff like that works. Like psychics. You know, that are like... If you've ever seen the ones that do... like, that are in front of a big room, like the TV ones. They're like, has anyone here... like, if you really just stop and listen to, like, how generic the stuff they ask is. Like, has anyone here ever known someone who died? It's like, yeah, yes. Like, fucking of course. If you've ever seen, if you've ever seen, Brian Regan's whole thing on it, it's so funny. He has such a great skit on it. Like, a great little bit. Like... Has anyone here? Oh wait, this actually. Oh no, crying makes me too. Yeah, it's different. He's like, is there anyone here who has lost someone recently, or knows someone who has, or read about something like that in the newspaper? He's like, ah, yes, you. I was getting a strong signal. Like, this person died recently. 10 years ago. That recently. Well, I'll have to be extra sensitive. I'm sensing an M. Did he have an M in his name? His name was Bo Ziffer. Mr. Bo Ziffer? This man died of natural causes. He was shot in the face by a bazooka, so naturally he'd be dead. Like, his whole spiel about it is so good. Alright, where the hell is the store? I'm saving all these coins so I can put them in the donation machine, but I just can't. Oh my god, what an annoying room. Like, what a nothing annoying room. Wait, did I already pass it? I must have already passed it and forgot. Oh no, it's a challenge mode. There's no stores in a challenge mode, Jeremy. This is not a normal run. It's a challenge mode, Jeremy. Jeremy. Oh, I shouldn't do that. Ow! Ah! Desk popped a bomb out of me. Jeremy has pasta brain. Well, I was talking to Kat, and I actually was talking to my mom about this too. That, like, my sleep schedule has been so weird lately. Not in the fact that it's been bad, because that's not unusual for me, right? Like, my sleep schedule is always atrocious. But it's just been so massively inconsistent. Like, it keeps changing around. Like, for quite a while recently, my sleep schedule has been like 6 a.m. to like noon or 1 p.m. Like, that was my sleep schedule. But recently it has like completely flipped. Like, I'm getting exhausted at like 10 and then I wake up at like 6. And, like, I don't know why. It's not like one day I didn't sleep as much, you know, and then got tired around that time or anything. It just, like, completely changed. Kind of a good thing. Not for a streamer, it's not. I don't want to be getting tired at 10. Like, the past, you know, I worked so hard to get my fucking internet back. right? And I get it back, and then I start streaming, and like several streams in a row now, I've been like falling asleep mid-stream. Like, yesterday, I ended the stream, right? And so I ended the stream at like 9:30, I want to say it was, something like that. And I got up, I walked over to my couch over there, I laid down, and I fell asleep, like, not only immediately, but I fell asleep, like, so hard that apparently Kat came into my office later that night and, like, had a conversation with me, and I just have no memory of it. I was just that asleep. Like, so it's just been really weird. Like, I go, oh my god, I want that freaking fly. What I'm trying to do, guys, so you know, is I'm trying to get this one item that's popping up every so often in here. It's the only place you can get this item. It's like a fly, you'll see, it's like a fly with a heart over it. And like, this is just totally random, you know? That's why I just keep going for the middle, because it's like not really worth going for anything else, because it's the same chance. I'm doing great on getting the hearts. Oh my god. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know. My sleep's been just all over the place. God. So many hearts! It's alright, I'm almost out anyway, so. He's only offering hearts anyways. Thanks. Okay, well, that was a waste of everyone's life. Oh, Jesus! We're back! I've been given...
Master has given Dolby a dime.
Monkey.
Okay, now, I know you said if I don't consistently take my ADHD meds, I get very, like, it gets all messed up. Okay, now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have not been good about remembering to take my meds. Like, very not good about it. By the way, the stare at the camera was not about me taking my meds. It was about chat never changing. But, yeah, no, I just haven't done very well. Ah! Remembering to take my meds either, which I'm sure isn't helping, but, you know. It's more HP and more damage. I'll take that. I've actually been so bad about it that, I think I've been out of Adderall for, like, quite a while. So the thing is, with Adderall, which is, like, really good for me in terms of, like, making sure I don't get, like, distracted constantly. The thing that sucks about it, is that, like, it does a really good job at making sure that I stay focused, and, like, it actually, like, helps kind of even me out. Like, it doesn't make me hyper or anything like that, right? It just makes me focus. It really feels like when I'm not on it, right? And if I'm just sitting there and I don't have my Adderall, right? It's like everything in my vision is at the same time going into my head and giving me a thought. Is like the best way I can explain it, you know, is that my head is like, yes, I'm playing the game right now, but while I'm playing the game, I, like, can see the camera out of the corner of my eye, and I'm thinking, like, okay, is that thing focused? Like, is that thing, and then I can see this out of the corner of my eye and being like, I need to set those up differently and, like, make sure to, like, you know, I gotta remember to keep drinking this because I gotta drink water. I've been saying I need to drink water, and, like, that can's a little out of place. I gotta make sure I put that back. And then, like, what flavor am I drinking again? Okay, I'm drinking that flavor. And then I gotta make sure that this is off shit. And then over here, I can see this. And, like, that's, like, what my brain normally is doing. But when I take Adderall, my brain is, like, one thing. Like, you look at one thing, you know? And it's really nice. But because so many college kids swallowed fucking 15 of them to take one test, it's a controlled substance. So a lot of my meds I can have on auto renewal, right? And they're just like, hey, this is ready to be picked up. I'm like, fucking sweet. And I just go get more. Like, they text me, hey, you're ready to pick this up. And I just go pick it up, and then I have it. Adderall, I can't. I have to message my doctor every single time and be like, I need more. And they're like, okay, I'll fill it out. Here's the new thing. And, like, that's something I need to remember to do, and I just don't do it. Like, so every time I need to contact my doctor and be like, I need more. Please. And so then when I get down to, and for some reason, I don't know why my brain works like this, right? But for some reason, when I get down to, like, you know, only a few pills left, you would think my brain would say, okay, contact your doctor, right? And get more. But instead, it says, oh, you only have a few left. You shouldn't take one today. Because then that way you'll have them for longer. You know what I mean? Like, so just don't take one. Like, don't take one today. And now that, like, you know, and now instead of just 4 days left, now you got 5 days left. Instead of being like, why not just contact your doctor and then you'll have like 30 days left. That's not, no, that's a different med. I have 2 left that I've had for quite a while. I've had the same 2 left for quite a while because I'm like, maybe I don't need to take them today. Well, like, even my doctor, when she was originally talking to me about the possibility of taking Adderall, right? Because she was like, she was saying her daughter has ADHD and takes Adderall. And she was like, but what I've seen in the past is people with ADHD, who take Adderall to help with it, is like, if they are in a creative field of some kind, you know, musician or something like that, there are days where they will just choose not to take it. Oh my god, I forgot I can destroy these because of Bighorn. Fuck. Totally forgot. There are days they choose not to take it because they feel like it makes them less creative when they take it. Like, it stifles their creativity a little bit. And I totally get that. Like, there are days that I'm totally fine with having that, like, scatterbrain nature. I'm totally alright with it. I forget if that thing's any good. I might just get it, because, you know what, fuck it. I got tentacles. Write drunk, edit sober kind of mentality. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah. Meow. Meow. Dude, it's even worse coming out of this weird tentacle monster. Wow, so that's 2 runs in a row that I've had a transformation, right? So we had Guppy and now we have Leviathan. It's pretty crazy. Again, I try not to talk about it too much though, about like what medications I'm on and what they do, because I don't want to give people the impression of like, you know, oh, if you have ADHD, you should be doing this, because, like, this is awesome for me, so it's gonna be awesome for you. It's like, no, it's not true. Like, it's not the answer for everybody, and, you know, I don't want people, like, demanding Adderall because they have ADHD, you know what I mean? It's like, because it won't work for everybody. And it's just gonna add to the issue of, like, too many people using it, like, recreationally. You know, basically, I'm trying not to sound like I'm, like, glorifying it. You know, I'm just like, for my specific condition and the way it affects me, it works well. Because honestly, like, I had never heard of it until, like, even when I was in college and stuff, like, I never heard about Adderall and stuff. And once I was out of college, and then I started hearing, like, people all the time talking about, like, college kids taking it and stuff to, like, focus on their work and whatnot. And I'm like, what? What is this? What are people talking about? I have no idea what anyone's talking about. You know? And so in my brain, I was just like, you know, as always with Jeremy and any kind of drug, I'm like, this is something the kids understand, and I just don't. You know? Like, I just, like, anytime anyone talks about any kind of recreational drug, I'm like, yes, fellow children. I have also been known to puffa the grass. You know, like, I have no idea what anyone's talking about. And I just kind of, like, play along. Uh. This is not good. I am doing no damage. You know what? I got a lot of bombs. Okay, we just gotta try to use the bombs here. Damn it. Here we go. Hey! You're 31 today. Nice. Happy birthday. All right, let's do an Azazel run. We do love the weed. Ah, yes. One weed, please. Barkeep, one of your finest weeds. Which is like, I'm such a fish out of water, I feel like. Being, not only in the career I'm in, right? But, like, my family, my God. You know, like, we do, every Christmas Eve, the Dooleys all get together and we do a Yankee swap, or what a lot of people call white elephant. It's like the same thing, right? And you know, for a while, it was always like, it was always booze, you know, like, you know which boxes were shaped like, you know, like a bottle of booze, because that's pretty much what you would get. But then, a lot of my family stopped drinking. Like, a lot of the Dooleys don't drink anymore, which is great. But, like, now, so many of the gifts are fucking, are just weed. Or, like, some sort of edible, or, you know, like, the drinks, like, I know there's the, what is it, like, THC, is that what it's called? The drinks and stuff like that. It's like so many of that is that. And like, so I, you know, the thing is, it kind of works out for me, right? Because if I'm late in the swap, for those who don't know how those like Yankee swap white elephant things work, it's like everybody takes a number, 1 through however many people are there, let's say 20, right? And then, you know, number 1 opens a random gift and they're like, oh, this is what I got. Number 2 then opens the next random gift, and then they can either keep it or they can take number 1's gift. I know some people say that they could like swap before opening, but we do it after. Then like number 3 opens their gift and they can either keep it or swap with 1 or 2. And it just goes and goes and goes. And then at the very end, number 1 gets to pick again from like everything. So it kind of works out for me, because if I get a late number and then I open something like a bunch of edibles or whatever, and I'm like, I don't use, like, I don't use this, but what I know is everybody wants it in my family. So like, I have my pick of the litter from whatever I want, and I know whoever I trade with will be happy. You know what I mean? I was like, hey, you know, it works out for everybody. So guess who fucking left the Yankee Swap with a ramen kit for 2? This guy. I haven't, man, I've been really bad about, like, Christmas gifts for the past couple of years, especially during the Yankee Swap. I used to have such good items I would bring to those. I need to really get back on it. I was really proud of one year I brought a remote control helicopter, but rather than look like a helicopter, it was just the word fuck with a propeller, so it was a literal flying fuck. I was very happy with that one. Have I ever tried any weed or edibles? No. Well, once. Technically. Technically, once I had, like, I had one edible thing with, I was with, like, Michael and, like, the JT Music guys. But you know, I had always heard, like, yo, be careful, right? Like, with edibles, because you think you won't feel anything, and then suddenly, you know, your fucking ass is in your chin or something. I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I'll, like, you know. So I think I had, like, half of one. And nothing happened, you know? And I haven't tried any other ones because I always hear that, and I realize this isn't everyone, it's like from person to person, but one of the side effects is paranoia. And like, it doesn't happen to everybody, and it depends on what strain and whatnot, and I get that, but still, like, paranoia is already a major thing that I deal with. So I'm very like, do I want to risk that? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm paranoid about being paranoid, if that makes sense. Jay Murray, thank you for the 10 thumbs up bomb. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. You know, because, like, there are a few things that will make me spiral into a panic attack faster than paranoia. You know, because that's the whole thing with panic attacks, right? Is, like, one of the symptoms of them is that sense, quote-unquote, sense of impending doom. That's a literal medical symptom of something, which is so crazy to me the first time I heard it. It's like, that is a medical symptom of something. The sense of impending doom. And like, it's essentially just like concentrated paranoia, really. Because you just, like, you basically are like, I'm gonna die. And, like, the rational part of your brain's going, no, you're not gonna, you're not, though. That's the thing. The crazy thing about what you're saying is that you aren't going to die. You're like, I can feel it. I can feel it. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm already dead. Hello, I am Ghost. I've died. There are a few moments in life as humbling as the first time you have, or not even the first time, but just when you have a panic attack. or an anxiety attack, and you have those moments of the rational and irrational parts of your brain fighting each other. It's just like, God damn it. You know, like, I'll be visibly freaking out, like shivers, like can barely talk, like can't function, stuff like that. And Kat will be like trying to help me through the panic attack and everything, and be like, you know, well, what are you feeling? Blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, I'm just being an idiot, you know, like, or like, you know, I won't say it like that, but I'll be like, no, I know that nothing's wrong. You know, like while I'm freaking out, I'll be saying to her like, no, I know everything's fine and nothing's really wrong, but you know. It's not just like, I've had them so many times that now I just know, like, I'm like, yeah, you know, it'll pass. Like, I know it will pass. Because like I've been through it. But it's like during it, you feel horrible. You feel like everything is the worst. But you're just like, the rational part of your brain is like, yeah, you know, actually, like things aren't really that bad. Like, you'll be all right. You'll wake up tomorrow and it'll just be tomorrow. And you'll go, that sucked. Brains are weird. Honestly, the worst part about it nowadays, like, I don't have anxiety attacks like nearly as much as I used to, and I never have panic attacks. I had the first one the other day in like 3 years. So, like, I never have them. But the worst part about them for me now, that I've gotten like better at kind of getting through them, is how nauseous they make me. Like, if I have an anxiety attack, more often than not, I will end up throwing up before the end of it. So I just get so nauseous. It's like the worst part. For me, anyways. Dr. Super Kamiguru was gifted a sub. It's pretty bad, right? It sucks. Hey, you know what, though? Christmas, a lot of people take in a bunch of extra calories. Not this guy. Technically, it was Christmas Eve, but, all that extra Christmas Eve food came right back out. Calamity John, thank you for the 44 months. No, panic attacks and anxiety attacks are not technically the same. They're very similar. And a lot of people use the terms interchangeably. As someone who has had both, and people who have had both will tell you, they aren't the same. Anxiety attacks are, man, the best way I can explain it is an anxiety attack is like, it is like impacts of extreme anxiety with like, for me, I get chills. I do like kind of get that sense of impending doom, but not like crazy, like not to a crazy amount. You know, I'll feel nauseous. I'll like, and stuff like that. But panic attacks are completely debilitating. Like if I'm having a panic attack, I can't do anything. Like I can't, like Kat will come in and I'll be like on the floor, you know, like I can't function or anything from a panic attack. They're fucking insane. Like I can't talk. I like can barely breathe. They full on shut you down. And like that's what I needed to Like, honestly, for me, that's what the meds mostly ended up fixing. For me. That's why I don't have them anymore. And it's like, oh my god. So nice. Oh! That's... I saw someone say I get exhausted after panic attacks. That's a thing that you also have to get used to. If you are someone who has panic attacks or anxiety attacks, one of the things you will get used to is what are basically called anxiety hangovers. And that is, if you have like a panic attack, you will most likely have smaller anxiety attacks for the next several nights. It's just your body, like, getting through it. And also, yes, it is extremely exhausting. Like, if I have a panic attack, I can probably sleep for the entirety of the next day. They take so much out of you. Because, like, medically speaking, a panic attack and an anxiety attack, but I think mostly panic attack, is basically your fight or flight sense going off, but with nothing to react to. So your fight or flight kicks in, like your adrenaline spikes, and that's what gives you this sense of impending doom, because you're like, I'm supposed to be reacting to something, but there's nothing there, right? There's nothing to react to. That's like what is causing that feeling. So your heart is going, and you're like, oh, like, you know, you feel like you're in this life-threatening situation, but nothing's happening. So you're just so exhausted by the end of it. You're like, for fuck's sake. What's happening? And, you know, so if it is something that happens to you, do some research online, read about it. There's a lot of techniques that different people use. It's one of those things that, like, no technique is gonna work for everybody. You just have to find something that works for you. Like, a technique I've heard about a lot is... I want to say it's like the... I forget exactly what they call it. It's like the 1, 2, 3 method or something like that. Where, like, you're supposed to sit down and think about and, like, focus on... Like, close your eyes, and then you focus on one thing that you can hear, and, like, 2 things that you can smell, and, like, 3 things that you can, you know... 3 things that you can feel, or anything. Like, those grounding techniques. Yeah. But, like, that personally does not work for me. I've tried it. It's just, like... But I'll get, like, too worked up sitting there, you know? But, like, for some people, it really works. So, you just have to try... You know, it's unfortunate because you just won't know what works for you until you're in the moment trying it. But that's why it's good to do research when you're not having a panic attack. So that if you do have one, I don't want to say when, that's pessimistic, but if you do have one, then you know what you can try. For me, it's just deep breathing. I just have to really breathe. Like, if I focus on making sure that I'm taking in breaths, right? Then that, like, really helps me get through it. So a lot of focusing on breathing and a lot of telling myself that I've been through this, right? Like, you've done this, you can do it again. Like, you've gotten through this before, you can get through this again. That gets me through it. And, like, that will not work for everyone, you know? It's just what works for me. I've heard chocolate helps, son. But I tried it and felt like I was gonna throw you heard chocolate helps them. Who was telling you that? The fucking doctor from Hogwarts?
Would you like some chocolate? That'll help there, dear.
It might. It really might. Who knows? What do I know? Hey, if chocolate is what's gonna get you through a panic attack, fucking... You start pounding that Cadbury. Are you kidding me? I mean, I could see that being a thing. Doesn't chocolate, affect your, like, dopamine, production? Like, isn't that why people like chocolate so much? Yeah, it's like, that makes sense. Well, that's also, you know, because I was doing my research on, the AFK, right? The GamerSupps AFK, because I didn't want to promote it if I didn't understand it. And so I was, like, doing my research on that, and I was reading about the magnesium that's in it. Magnesium glycinate, I think is the good one. I think that's the good one, not the poo-poo one. So I was, like, reading about that. And, like, the reason that they think that it helps with sleep is because it helps with, certain hormone productions, or, like, not hormone productions, but, like, endorphin productions? What's the... I don't know the right term I'm looking for. It might be hormones, but, like, because they believe it helps your body produce more melatonin, which is what helps you sleep. But... I saw that there were, research, like, there was research happening with magnesium glycinate to see if it would help depression, because it could increase the production of dopamine as well. And I was like, oh, that's very interesting. Like, I'm gonna keep my eye on this and see how the research is going. Jesus. Oh my god, they're bad. I just picked up a fly and I forgot what item it was. And then I saw blue flies and I was like, oh, those are probably fun friends. They were not. They were evil, horrific enemies. But yeah, don't just start pounding magnesium. It has to be a certain kind. I forget what the name of the one is, but one of them makes you poo-poo. No want to poo-poo one. Because, you know, hey, you know, I wouldn't even have to take it because I know it's like an ongoing joke, right? In all kinds of media and everything, of people like, oh, you know what will make you regular? Having prunes. Dude. I don't know what level of hell made prunes, but those things fucking work. It's wild. Dude, it's crazy. Like, when I'm trying to be healthy, when I'm like, you know, which I'm going back into that phase now, or at least I'm trying to force myself back into that phase. Like, I usually start eating prunes, like, every day, because you know, it helps me stay regular, which helps me stay healthy. You know, because then I never feel bloated, or, you know, I just, like, it just in general feel better. But, like, my god, it's so instant. I always think like, okay, so probably like I'll have this and then maybe in a few days, like, you know, my body will like, my fiber will be better and blah, blah, blah. It's like, I feel like it might as well be 30 seconds. It's like eating prunes to me is like pulling the pin on a grenade. It's like, buckle the fuck up. It's like my whole body goes, Aaliyah! It's like, who's done it? Oh my god, that reminds me of like, I was talking to Alfredo one time, and he was talking about wanting to do, or like having a discussion with the other AH guys about, God, I want to say it was for Extra Life maybe, but like doing some sort of improv thing for Extra Life, but they would all take laxatives beforehand. And I was like, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I can't think of a worse idea. You know, because I think, like, they're thinking of it, like, in terms of the, like, sitcom style of, like, oh, I need to go, and the audience is all laughing and everything. But, like, you know, as someone who's taken those, because, like, I have diverticulosis and I've needed to take that kind of stuff before, that is, like, talk about waiting for no one, you know, that, like, imagine your asshole is the fucking Heavy from Team Fortress, and he's like, I fear no man, but that thing, and then it's just the laxative. And he's like, scares me. Like, that's what it, like, there's nothing, it's over. There's no, like, playing around it, trying to hold it in, and doing an improv scene. It's like, you're done. You're done, kid. And I guess, like, they work by, like, stimulating your, like, just stimulating your muscles, right? Doesn't it just kind of make your kind of muscles, like, start to spasm a little bit? Ah! Okay. Oh god, that's red poo. Red poo hurt.
Are there any tinted rocks? I could use a little bit of health.
I didn't mean to run into that, but I did like an idiot would. Red poo, probably should go to the doctor. Or you just had beets. Maybe you just had beets. Oh, that's actually really useful. That's really, really useful. Gib. All I wanted was a bit of bread. Doon, 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 doon. Mama call me disappointment, Papa call me fat. Do, 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 do. It's been so horrifically stuck in my head. Yeah, I was like looking at me earlier, I think it was earlier today, and she was watching me walk through the kitchen, right? And I was like, just walking through the kitchen doing this, and she's like, you got that bread song stuck in your head. And I was like, I know, I do. Like, she could see me like bouncing to the song. She's like, that's playing in your brain right now. I'm like, yep, it is. Okay. And I would play it, but I would have to mark down when in the video it is to cut it out, because let me tell you something, I didn't have a video go up today, even though they were done, like exported and everything, because I didn't realize that the videos got flagged on YouTube because I wasn't paying attention to the fucking taunts in Gmod and Darude Sandstorm played. What's happening? Okay. Oh my god. The wafer just took a hit for me. So I have to tell YouTube, like, or I don't have to, but I'm like, hey, YouTube, can you cut this out for me? Right? Like, can you cut this section out so I can monetize the video? And it's like, yeah, sure, we'll edit your video right now and we'll cut that bit out for you, or like we'll mute that part of the video. I'm like, all right, cool, thanks. I'm like, yeah, cool, we'll be done in 4 hours. Like, we'll mute this we'll mute this 10-second part of your video. Will just take us about 4 hours. I'm like, okay. Sweet, thank you. Let me see if it's if it's done. Because there were also 2 sections that needed to be edited out. Let me see. Oh, it looks like I can. Nope, nope. It says copyright right there. Okay, see details. Okay. Oh. All right. So the Darude Sandstorm part has been muted, but there apparently is another part where it plays Demons by Imagine Dragons. Don't even know what song that is. Yeah, can you erase this song, please? Yes. Okay, no, you know what? Just mute. Just mute all the sounds. I don't care. Yeah, mute that 15 seconds of the video. I don't give a fuck. I don't even know. Hang on. Okay. Demons. Imagine Dragons. All right. I'm muting it. Oh, this sounds familiar, though. Dun 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 dun. Okay, this sounds familiar. Okay, got it. That sounds familiar. Okay. Got it. Understood. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do a giveaway. Before we get into a new run. Congratulations, you demonetized yourself. God, I'm so over Google Chrome. I need to switch browsers. I think I want to switch to Opera GX. I hear people really like that use the people that use it. Okay, if you want to be okay. Well, if you want to be entered for a chance to win a PS5, make sure to type Duelcember in the chat. Doesn't matter how you write it, the capitalization doesn't matter. As long as you write the word Duelcember in chat, you are entered to win. If you are subscribed, you have a 5 times better chance at winning. And you only have to do it once in order to be entered. Good luck. If you do win, we'll let you know. And make sure to have your whispers open here on Twitch. Mods will get in touch with you, grab your shipping details, and then Kat and I will have the PS5 sent over to you. I think last year when we first did Duelcember, I had all of the items with me. I had because we gave away a PS5, a Switch, and an Xbox last year as well. And I think I had all of those items next to me, and I was like, here it is. I don't like this. I guess it's okay. But I had all the items, and I'm like, we're giving away this PS5, and then we sent it over and everything like that. But Kat and I, especially Kat, because she handles all of the shipping, was like, it's gonna be easier if we just get the address and just have it sent to them directly from the manufacturer, basically, or the retailer, rather than have it sent to us and then we send it out. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Is Firefox really? I guess I can do Firefox. Dude, back in the day, Firefox was my porn browser. You know, I had a regular browser, and then I had the porn browser. That was set to always delete all of my history immediately. You know, I had Chrome I'd go into that, I could go back and see what sites I'd gone to and whatnot, but then I had Firefox set to, as soon as I closed, it would just delete everything. And I was like, that's the one, baby. It was like that if Google was a guy scene. He's like, clear history. All right, I'll have to check it out. Because the problem I have with Chrome is just how much... It's just how much of my computer's resources it takes up. You know? I just feel like my, memory and CPU usage is just being swallowed by Google Chrome. What does CPU stand for? What's the U stand for? Unit? Okay. Because I didn't know if the U standed for usage or something, and so saying CPU usage was like, you know, I just didn't want to be doing like a ATM machine thing. You know what I mean? Chai tea? What's that one? Chai means tea. Oh, I see what you're saying. But wait, so chai means tea in what language? In Hindi. Okay. Well, because like what I'm thinking is if I wanted a tea, like just a cup of tea, I would say, I'd like some tea, please. Right? And like, you know, it'd probably be like Earl Grey or something or whatever, right? But if I wanted chai, like that's a very different flavor of tea. It's not just like, you know, it's not just like tea. So it's like, if you say that chai is the word for tea in Hindi, then how would they distinguish between those two different distinct flavors? You know? Like, what I'm saying is, what makes ATM machines so funny is, like, the M literally stands for machine. You know, in the language you are using. I feel like saying Lamau chai tea is, like, not the same thing. You know what I mean? By the way, the people who are going giveaway question mark are the most like impatient little fuckers I've ever met. And I hope you don't win. Making sure everyone gets a chance to get in. Dude, giveaway? Question mark? If they're only here for the giveaway, they shouldn't be here. Well, in fairness, if they're only here for the giveaway, they probably aren't subscribed, which means they have a much less likely chance of winning anyways, but... I haven't taken it yet. I haven't used it yet. I gotta use it at least once. Oh god, okay. Nessian, thank you for converting to a tier 1 random with the 5 months. Thank you. You have limited time. Oh, a hype train has arrived. Okay, how about once this hype train is donezo, we will do the giveaway. So this will be like the hype train leading up to the final Dual Sember giveaway. How about that? And that way, some people might, you know, if some people want to subscribe during a hype train to get better chances at winning, they can do it. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, thank you. I think, ow! Fucking Bob's brain.
Sub bomb incoming.
Jesus. Neko Thunder, welcome back. Jones L, thank you for continuing your gifted subs. Psycho HD, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Valorant threw 2 onto there. Niche with the, or Niche, I guess, with the 50 months, thank you. Arkin Wall, thank you for gifting a sub. Strawberry La Platypus, welcome back. Ass Hat McGee with the 9 months. Kai Southbridge with the 17, thank you. Jabbering Idiot with the 5 sub bomb. Screaming Mime with the 2 years. Normal Chic, thank you for continuing your gifted sub. Q-Blaze with a 5 sub bomb. Marauder Frog with a 5 sub bomb. Thank you.
Sub bomb incoming.
Wild Bell. Thank you for the 28 months. Paranoid Kitten with the 2 years. Vulpin Ridge with the 31 months. Force Master, thank you for gifting a sub. The Crypt Keeper with the 5 sub bomb. Thank you. Blade with a 5 sub bomb. Thank you. Oh my god. Jay Murray with a 5 sub bomb. Jesus. Wild Song with a 10 sub bomb. Sexual Typhlosion with the 3 months. Seer with a 5 sub bomb. Hey, oh, dude, Valorant popping off! Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne! J-Raz with a 5 sub bomb, and Night Lord, I see it!
Sub bomb incoming.
Gem Wild with a 5 sub bomb, and Ratman with the 1,000 bits! Adorable Dragon with a 5 sub bomb! Me! Welcome back for your 20th month. It's still not done yet, so you know. Classic. How did that miss everything? That was insane. Dude, this brain! I hate him! Oh god! Me! Thank you for the 5 sub bomb!
Sub bomb incoming.
Thank you! Oh my god. I haven't even heard Night Lord's fucking thing yet!
Sub bomb incoming.
There it is!
My life is motherfucking agony, agony. My life is motherfucking agony, agony. My life is motherfucking agony, agony. My life is motherfucking agony, agony.
Night Lord coming in with the sub attack.
Agony, agony.
While I'm here playing some Binding of Isaac.
Agony, agony.
Now I'm running around and I'm blasting poo.
My life is motherfucking
What is a little streamer like me to do? But do a little rap every time Night Lord gives another 50 subs, because we love to see it. We do love to see it. Supporting the monster trucks. Oh.
Sub-bomb incoming.
Get them, Bob's brain, you fucking stupid brain. Get them! Damn it! Attack! Yeah!
Bomb incoming.
Holy fucking shit.
Do you think you're a Kyogre? You're a star!
Oh my god, we're on level 7. Holy hell! Issa Fairy with a 5 sub bomb. Jesus Christ, guys. Adrian N64 2, welcome in. Happy to have you here.
Holy hell.
Oh, a little bit of a PhD. Don't mind if I do.
Sub-bomb incoming.
Health up.
That is so fucking wild. Oh, god damn it. That would have been good before. Shit.
Reaper with the 60 months, thank you. Cat loves you with the 4 months, thank you. Heretic Lancer with a 10 sub bomb. Very, very, very much appreciated. Amagiwa with the 5 sub bomb. Wow, thank you guys.
Woo! God damn. And we do have streams for the next several days. So even though, like, Dual-Sember, this is probably the last giveaway of Dual-Sember.
Sub-bomb incoming.
Because it was supposed to end on Christmas, but then all the shit happened.
Like, we are... Oh my god, there's a bunch from Valorant. What the hell? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm scrolling up. It's not stopping. Why isn't it stopping? Tuwesi Boy, Tusi Boy, or something like that. Welcome back for a year. Quagsire is life. Hi, Tom. Welcome back. Oh, thank you for the 5 sub bomb. Glenjamin, I see it. We'll hear it soon.
Sub-bomb
Density with 10
incoming.
sub bomb. P-Mill at 25 sub nuke. Sonic XVE with 21 months.
Agony, agony, my life is
Vilo Lopez or something like that. Vio Lopez, thank you for gifting a sub.
agony, agony.
Blood Dragon with 37 months, thank you. Matt Kitty with thank you for gifting a sub.
Didn't spend any time to think of a rhyme.
Agony, agony,
So all of this is straight from my mind.
agony,
When I didn't have any time to prep
my life is motherfucking
or any time to think, what is the next step?
I didn't get to think about it, but you know, we just kind of came up with something. Benjamin, thank you for the 50 sub nuke, thank you. Anonymous gifter, thank you. Oh, Whoosh Monster. Oh, Whoosh Monster. Thank you for the 5 sub bomb. Vilo Lopez, thank you for giving a sub. Shatterfish with the 13 months.
Get down! It's a sub!
Holy hell. Hold on, let's see how many people are in on this giveaway. Woo! Coming up on 1,000 entries, so we got a lot of people watching. Damn, who's gonna win that PS5? I saw. Oh god. Oh! Okay.
Humped Pillow I saw for a second. Yeah, there it is. 57 months. Welcome back.
Yes. Yes. Oh, I forgot with the mirror. I gotta look the other way.
JD with the 2 subs up bomb. Thank you.
we gotta. I mean, look at what the stream's doing right now. We gotta be able to find a sponsor for this card video, right? I mean, come on.
Hatters with the 3 months. Thank you so much. Rena Kala with the 5 sub bomb. Watermelon with the 37 months. Welcome back. That's what I wanted to say.
You guys, you know what? When you said we are the sponsors, you know what? You're not wrong. Ow. You know, there is technically one... Oh my god, so much still happening.
Potion Lamp with the 28 months. Die Ferret with the 42. A Jelly Donut with 10 months. Thank you.
The fact is, there's still one Pokemon card pack that I haven't technically ordered yet. I made an offer on eBay for, like, you know, to try to save, like, 20 bucks. And so I made an offer, and the way eBay works is you make the offer, and then it's like, okay, they have 24 hours to respond to this offer. And, like, I've made offers before, and it's like, your offer was declined. And I'm like, okay, yeah, you know what? I thought I'd try. I thought I'd just go for it, see what happens, right? Oh, there it is! All right, we gotta choose our winner now. But, I was like, I just gotta go for it, see what happens. And, then... That was a huge hype train, guys. Holy fuck, thank you. And so... They didn't decline, it just kind of ran out, and it was like, oh, the offer didn't work out. So I just put the same offer in again. So technically, I've got an offer out there for this last pack that I need to get, but honestly, I might just cancel it and just buy it. We'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of a brand new PlayStation 5 and the final giveaway of December 2024 is going to be... Sickly Seabass or something like that. I think am I pronouncing that right? I don't know. Followed 3 years ago. Sickly, congratulations! You want a PlayStation 5? Congrats, congrats, congrats! You did win! Yes, you won! Make sure to have your whispers on Twitch open. The mods will walk you through it if you... Oh, well, who's that? Who just came in? Oh, it's M! M, we literally just did a giveaway. Like, the giveaway just happened. Welcome in, everybody, from M's raid. Or from M's stream. Hi, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Yeah, we literally just did a giveaway. And Sickly won. Sickly Seabass won. Thank you for the congratulations, they wrote. Yeah, no, congrats. You want a PS5. A brand spanking new PlayStation 5. Hell yeah. Massive W. So make sure to have your whispers open here on Twitch. The mods will walk you through it if you don't know how to do it. And then they'll get in touch with you. Most likely Alex, Ironic Pickle Jar, will get in touch with you and snag your shipping details, and I'll get that sent out to you. That is awesome. Yeah, it was also like a level... This music is kind of vibey. Hey, Isaac be that way, you know? Isaac's got that vibey music.
It's got some really good music in the later levels, too. I've never played, but I want to. It's a lot. There's a lot you need to learn. Well, you don't need to. There's a lot you will learn in playing it about what all the different items do. But, oops. The multiplayer is very fun. I played it with Platty, but he smells and hasn't requested to play it again. I'll pick this up, but I'm gonna put it right back down. I don't want it. I just need to pick up one of every item here. Oh, yeah, you know what? Hold on. Let's try to make it official here. If I go to eBay... Did it expire again? I think it expired again. Do I just buy it? Oh, no, this one's still going. It expires in 2 hours. You know what? Fuck it. You win. You win. You won the stall game. I'm just gonna buy it. Buy it now. Diamond and Pearl, Secret Wonders. Order successful. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I now go to my Google Sheet that contains all of the Pokemon card sets that have ever existed. And I turn this last cell yellow, which means that ordered but not arrived yet. And that is it. They are all ordered. So every single English Pokemon card pack has now either been ordered or is already here. The last one I had, the one that I just got there was Diamond and Pearl Secret Wonders. That was the last one that I needed to order because I had made an basically when I went and I bought all the packs that I still needed.
Monkey.
When I bought all the packs that I still needed yesterday or the day before, I think it was the day before. If on eBay the person had it listed as, you know, this much or best offer, I made an offer like under what they asked like every time just to try to save a little money. I say that, but some of them I spent significantly more than I wanted to on, but you know what? Screw it. Like EXT Oxus was not cheap, but I didn't think it would be. You got the Leafeon VMAX alt art, the one with the little hay bale? Oh, that card is so good. Morally conflicted with the 6 months. Thank you. Most expensive pack, Legendary Collection. The price on Legendary Collection has only gone up. So, like, the market price is listed as lower, but they're all selling for around, like, between $1,500 and $1,700 a pack. So that was the most expensive pack by far. Legendary Collection is higher than Skyridge? Oh, yeah. I'm aiming for February. Do I feel comfortable saying the full amount? It was somewhere, I don't know the exact amount.
It's somewhere in the realm of like 25 grand. Almost certain. That I spent over several months. As someone put it, why do I keep getting this? As someone put it, a yucky amount of money. I love that term so much. Someone wrote that. That is a yucky amount of money. Yes, it is. Yucky needs to make a return. It's such a good adjective. I'm bringing yucky back. Yeah, but when you get a PSA... Okay, so there are a couple of cards that if I pull them would, like, be instantly... Like, instantly would cover the entire cost of the whole thing. I mean, obviously, I can't imagine I'll pull any of them. And also, it would depend on how they grade. So, what has the most potential, but also, like, the most variables? Oh my god, I can get so close to a guppy transformation again. I mean, I guess, right? Why not? Is the base set packs. So, pack, not packs. The base set pack that I have is from a blister, which means it's not impossible, right? But it's much less likely that it was weighed. Oh, ow. So, yeah, for those who don't know, Pokemon card packs very often, especially like the vintage ones, because they counteract it nowadays with stuff, but can be weighed. And like, so if the pack is a few grams more than normal, it usually means that it has a holographic in it. So like lots of times, you know, people who are selling vintage packs, what they'll do is they will take the packs out, they'll weigh them, right? And then if the pack is heavy, then they will market it as a heavy pack and charge extra for it. And if it's not heavy, then they'll list it as unweighed. Right? Because no one's going to list it as light. Because it's just... no one's going to buy it. Like, why would they buy an old pack of cards? You know? Knowing that there's no holo in it. But anyways, so I got this one from a blister pack, which means it had all the plastic around it and everything, which makes it much more difficult to properly weigh. So, is it possible they weighed it and determined if there was a holo in it? Yeah, it's possible, but just very unlikely. And the design of the actual base set pack that I have means that there is about a 50% chance that the cards in that pack are what are called shadowless cards. Which is from like the initial printing of the original Pokemon set and are significantly more expensive. It's basically like they changed what some of the words on the front of the pack said a bit into the production of it. And so it changed from saying, I think it's like what all packs currently say, and what they changed it to is like contains, you know, 11 additional playing cards. But it originally said contains 11 tradable playing cards. And it had this picture on the front of like 3 cards. That's what the initial print run looked like. So if you have a pack that not only has a front that looks like that, but also has what's called a long crimp, which means it has like this big thing of foil on the top. That is guaranteed to be shadowless. If you have a pack that doesn't have the long crimp, but... Oh, this... Do I do that? I'm gonna do this. It's so weird. Oh, why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? So now, like the pack I have doesn't have the long crimp, but has the front that looks like that, which means that it has about a 50% chance of being shadowless. So if I open the shadowless pack, if I open that base set pack and it's shadowless and it has within it a Charizard holographic, that is a card that will go for like, you know, in a PSA 10, that thing could go for like 50 grand, right? That's a thing. Do I take flight? I think this will make me into Leviathan. Fuck it. Yeah. But would I keep it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Cat says no. Cat says you're selling that to make up the cost. Which, like, you know what? Fair. Fair and so valid. But, you know, that's not the only pack that we could hit, like, absolute fire from. And the reason that the Legendary Collection is so expensive is because the Legendary Collection is, in a way, unweighable. Which, by the way, not even an issue for me because the Legendary Collection pack I got is from a blister pack. So it wouldn't be weighable anyways, but... Oh my god. But it is basically unweighable because... the holographics in the Legendary Collection are kind of like the secondary pull. Like, if you get a holographic from Legendary Collection, it's like, oh, cool! Like, I got a holographic, you know what I mean? But... every one of them has a reverse holographic, which are insane. Like, they look so fucking wild. Here, I'll show you one. They're arguably like the coolest reverse holos they've ever done. Wait, why is that? I changed this. This. There it is. So this is what the reverse holos look like. Like, obviously, you can't read it for shit. But, they just look so goddamn cool. And you can pull any card in Legendary Collection with that reverse holo pattern. You know, so therefore, like, since every pack has one, you don't know what the reverse holo is going to be, and it could be the reverse holo Charizard. This one obviously is in like horrible shape and everything, this picture. But like, this is a hit. Like, this is a huge hit. How much is a reverse hollow shadowless Charizard? There's no such thing. Reverse hollows didn't exist when shadowless stuff existed. So like, that's the big hit there. But then there's plenty of other things. Like, Skyridge is so expensive because oh god. And honestly, more often than not, when I'm like, oh, this set has a huge hit in it, right? It's gonna be a Charizard. It's just the way life is. Skyridge has a series of cards in them that are called crystal cards. And what it is it's like, you know that TCG has... The Pokemon TCG has the different, like, elements in it. Like, you know, you can have a card that's fire type, water type, grass type, all that jazz. One of them's colorless type. Those are the ones that are the, you know, white with the star. So in Skyridge, there were certain cards you can get that were called Crystal, and they were those, like, they were certain Pokemon that were colorless type. You know, that shouldn't be. So there's, like, the Crystal Crobat, which is, like, a colorless type Crobat. That's crazy that I just found that. And so there is a Crystal Charizard. And the Crystal Charizard is, like, a huge hit. And then there's EX Deoxys, which, you know, is a pack that I have on its way that is also quite expensive. That one, another kind of card that we'll be keeping our eye out for during the one pack video, are called Gold Star cards. That's essentially shiny. Like, it's shiny Pokemon. And EX Deoxys has a Gold Star Rayquaza card. It's the shiny black Rayquaza. And that card is extremely valuable. Like the Crystal Onyx in the anime? I wish. I wish it was like the Crystal Onyx in the anime. Are you kidding me? Needs to have a Gamba for if you pull any Charizards? Oh my god, I'd be so over the moon. If we pulled a freaking Charizard of any kind during the stream, I'm gonna just be so beside myself. I mean, here's my takeaway from it, right? I've spent an astronomical amount of money on this, right? With the complete knowledge that I will not make that money back. I know that, right? Like, I don't care how many people watch the video. I'm not gonna make that money back. But the reason I still did it is because that's not really why I wanted to do the video. Like, I'm not doing the video because I'm like, this is gonna make a ton of money. I'm not doing the video because I'm like, you know, I keep talking about looking for a sponsor, but I'm not, you know, I'm not doing the video to be like, okay, this is how we're gonna get this sponsorship and blah, 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 or anything like that. I'm doing it because I love the cards. Like, I love the artwork. I love the history of the Pokemon. Like, you know, I only know all this stuff about all the different sets and shit because I sit there and I read, like, about old vintage sets and, you know, what happened with the printing run of this set and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And, you know, appreciate the rarity of some of the artworks and just sometimes just how good some of the artworks are and everything. And even now that, like, I've played more Pocket and everything, and, like, seen, you know, I've done some watching of, like, the TCG, like, contests and stuff. Like, I do have more of an appreciation now for the actual game. And so it will be fun to look at like how the attacks and stuff evolved over time in the actual TCG game and like what the different cards did and whatnot. So just like seeing that and kind of going through time, looking back at all these different sets and whatnot is just going to be a fucking blast. Like if I don't pull anything, I don't pull anything, and that's fine with me. I'm also like totally expecting some of the packs to either be fake or resealed. Like, it's just, it is a possibility. I did my best to try to make sure I was getting them from reputable places and that, like, everything looked on the up and up and whatnot, but you never know. And I'm prepared for that as well. So, it's just going to be a fun experience. And I'm very excited. So, yeah, it's most likely going to be in February. Like probably in early February. It's around there is when the video is gonna be, and that's just barring any. Oh my gosh, this is not good. I hate this room. That's just barring any shipping issues. You know, because like I said, I'm still waiting on the Pop Series packs that I ordered like forever ago. And like I don't have them because the fucking safety deposit box the person has them in busted. You know, it's like I'm doing my best here. I mean, I've definitely opened packs that have been resealed before. It's not anything new to me. I bought a booster box one time of Evolving Skies, and I opened it on stream. I was actually in a hotel when I opened it. That was definitely resealed. Like, the set had, like, it had, like, no hits in it, which is very rare for like a full booster box of something to not have like any hits. And also like a lot of the cards were like fucking dirty. Like they had legit dirt on them. I was like, yeah, this has been resealed. But, you know, I'm more well versed in looking for, like, I'm better at spotting things that look suspicious in terms of being resealed, and I'm better at spotting fake cards now, so you know, we'll just have to see. Also, like, a lot of the sellers that I worked with, I ended up talking to, and a lot of them are like really nice, chill people. Dude, there was a person I made a deal with, and you know, I paid them like a ton of money because I saw that, you know, they had some packs listed on eBay, and the more I looked through their stuff, I was like, oh, they have a lot of vintage packs, like a lot of the ones I need. So I messaged them and I was like, hey, it was like the person I got my Skyridge pack from. I was like, hey, I see you have like a lot of vintage packs. I'm like kind of hoping to buy like a lot of them. Would you be willing to take a deal for like this much and I'll buy all of them? Right? And you know, we did a little back and forth, and then we came to a number that was like a pretty good number based on what I was like willing to, or like hoping to spend market price wise. And, you know, because it was like a lot of huge, it was like Skyridge, Aquapolis, Neo Genesis, like all this crazy stuff. And, oops. So we make the deal, and he's like, okay, what I'll do is, because I was like, I don't really know how to use eBay too much. Like, how do we kind of go about this? And he's like, I'm going to make a new listing that has all of the packs that you've requested listed at the price that we negotiated, and then you just buy that. And I was like, okay, cool. Sounds good. So we were messaging. This was at like 5 a.m. Me and this guy are like going back and forth on eBay. And finally he's like, and then like after a little bit, he's like, okay, the listing just went up. I was like, sweet. I went in, I bought it, and like the deal was made. And he was like, first off, while the whole thing was going on, like he was getting the listing ready, I was like, just out of curiosity, like, where did you get these? Like, you know, because I wanted, like, I was genuinely curious, but I was also trying to kind of feel him out a little bit, you know, like see how he sounded with it, like how confident he was in like talking about the stuff. And I was like, how did you, like, where'd you get it? And he was like, oh, I started a vintage collection back in like 2018. He was like 2017 or 2018. He's like, it was just before it started getting like crazy. And he was like, and then, you know, it's just like financially, you know, needed to make some ends meet, so decided to list some of this stuff. And I told him, I was like, you know, I'm sorry to hear that, like, you know, you are having trouble financially or whatever, right? But like, or however I put it. And I was like, but at least like you can know that these packs are going to a good home, like someone who respects them and everything like that. And he was like, oh, dude, like, absolutely. He's like, I'm going to be totally real with you. I am so jealous of the pack that you're about to receive. He's like, of the shipment that you're about to get. With, like, Aquapolis and Skyrim. He's like, I'm legitimately jealous of, like, that feeling you're going to get when opening it and seeing all these packs. He's like, it's so cool. And I was like, yeah, it's awesome. So then, like, after he made the listing, I bought it, and he wrote to me. You know, I was like, got it, picked it up, we're good. He wrote to me and was like, dude, he's like, I'm not joking. I received this message 30 seconds after you bought it. And it was a message from someone saying, hey, is this still available? Like, that's how good a deal it was. It was someone else on eBay messaging being like, is this still available? It was like legitimately 30 seconds after I bought the, I closed on it. Like, it was just so cool. And like, yeah, the guy just sounded so legit. Like, he just sounded like he's just a collector. He like clearly really liked the, like, he clearly really liked the hobby and the cards, and he respect. Like, that's always the thing, is like, I always want to work with people that, and I know it's like kind of like doofy sounding a little bit, but people who respect the cards. Like, I know that they're cardboard for kids, right? I get that. But like, at the same time, there are things that mean a lot to people. And like, they're really cool pieces of artwork and really cool pieces of history for like people who are into the TCG and whatnot. So like, when I find someone who's very like respectful of them, it's like so cool. I should absolutely shoot him a link to the video. Yeah, I should. And like, because, you know, I'm not opening them right away, because like eBay has a policy where you can return anything as long as you open it with, as long as you report it within 3 days, right? So if you buy a pack of Pokemon cards and you open them and determine that they're fake or resealed or something, you can file to be refunded on eBay. And like, they will do it. But it has to be within 3 days. So I won't be able, on any of these things, if they are fake or resealed, I won't be able to, like, be refunded on any of them. Like, I'm literally going in, accepting, like, if something is fake or resealed, being like, hey, it is what it is. And then just moving on. The only one that I'm genuinely, like, terrified of being fake is the base set pack. And it's not even the one I spent the most money on, but the reason I'm so, like, terrified of it is because it's the last pack, right? And I don't want to end on the note of, like, you know, oh, like, we ended on the note of this being fake. But, like, the other thing that made me a little, like, the seller seemed legit. The more I looked into his stuff, he seemed legit. Like, a lot of really positive feedback. A lot of items sold before that, you know, made it look like they definitely owned, like, some sort of card shop. Something like that. Right? But I saw that one of the things they had for sale was, like, an empty, like, wrapper for a base set pack. And, like, an empty blister for a base set pack. Like, the backing and the plastic. You know, and I'm like, this is basically just a, you know, make your own fake blister pack set. If you could manage to, like, fill the pack and then glue this back on, right? And, like, so that made me nervous. So we'll just have to wait and see. I see, that's the thing. I think I would have been able to tell when I opened the blister if it had been resealed. And, like, even if, like, you know, if he has empty blisters like that and whatnot, it means that at one point he's had legitimate ones. You know what I mean? And so he probably has both. He probably has sealed blisters and he's opened some of them because, I mean, how could you not? Right? And then, like, well, I can still make a profit off of the ones that I've opened by selling the, you know, selling the wrapping and stuff like that. Hey, Logan. But, I mean, we'll see. I mean, regardless, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be an absolute blast. So excited. It's like all I'm going to be talking about next month. And I can only apologize for that. Ow. Like, once I actually have a date nailed down, which again is just going to depend on when the final pack arrives. Like, that's how I'm going to have to determine when the stream is going to be. Because I don't want to announce it and then be like, oh, this one got lost in the mail, so I actually don't have this pack. You know? Once I have everything and I know, like, when I'm doing the stream, like, or basically when I know that I can do the stream. Once I hit that point, like, the stream can officially happen. I have every pack. I'm going to set the actual stream date like 2 weeks later. So it might actually not be till like mid-February, but I'll set it to like 2 weeks later. And then for 2 weeks, I'm just going to promote the fuck out of it. I'm going to record intros for videos on YouTube. That's going to be like, hey, on this day, we're doing our 1-pack video. I'm going to be streaming on Twitch and YouTube on that day. Like, you know, we'll do giveaways during it. And like, please, it will basically be me going, please come watch this to make me feel like I didn't completely waste all my money. So I just gotta go absolutely ape shit with the promotion. But I mean, like, what I'm actually super excited about as well, beyond just like the stream itself, is I love how excited about the stream my stream friends are. If that makes sense. Like, hearing how excited, like, Platy and Scotch and Elena and Tay, like, are for the stream as well. Like, that's so cool. Like, that's what I'm really excited about. Yeah, Platy even was like, bro, like, I will fly out for this. It'll be a watch party, yeah. I mean, honestly, like, I legitimately was like considering like talking to some of them and being like, does anyone want to be like in a Discord call while I'm doing this? And that way, like, we can all react together and stuff. But like, you know, I don't know if that's gonna be like, I don't know if that's gonna be like herding cattle, you know what I mean? Like, it's a two-sided, or it's a double-edged sword, right? Like, it could give some really good moments, but there's also probably going to be times that I'm going to want to be talking about, like, certain sets as a whole or anything. Or, you know, just, like, giving information out there, and Tay being like, open the pack, fucker! And I'm like, oh, well, god damn it. Like, I'm... Like, I'm, you know... So, we'll see. Because the other thing I was considering, and I brought this up with Kat, is... so, as you guys know, I've talked about how I donate... Oh, no, I need that. How I donate my bulk to schools and stuff like that. Well, when either I feel like they're done with me, like, every now and again I'll feel like, okay, they don't want more cards from me right now because I've given them too much. Or, like, you know, if I, like, times like now, like, I really want to clear some bulk out of my office, but, like, they're not gonna have school open for another, like, week or so. It's like, there's a card shop that I like to go to. That's, you know, it's a bit of a drive, but it's a card shop that I like to go to. And I, like, trade in my bulk to them. And what they usually do with it is they make, like, their own little card packs that then, like, kids that come in, they can have, like, a free pack, right? And they, like, can open it and stuff like that. And it's, like, you know, it's these cards that I bring in. I'm like, that's really cool. So, like, I'm gonna be going to see them soon to trade in some bulk, and I kind of want to, like, chat with them and see how into the idea they would be of, like, working together on this project, because if they're into the idea of it, one of the things I could do is actually stream from the card shop. And, like, possibly even do, like, some kind of signing at the card shop or something, you know, beforehand or whatever. Like, I think that could be... And, like, so here's the thing, right? It's like, even Kat was like, do you think their internet would be, like, good enough? And I was like, they stream. They stream all the time. Like, I'll walk in sometimes, and, you know, it's the kind of shop that I, like, walk into, and, you know, they'll call out to the back when I get in. They'll be like, hey, Dooley's here! You know what I mean? And, like, sometimes I'll go in and they'll be like, you know, I'll go in and they'll say, like, oh, you know, the boss man can't come out right now to see you because he's streaming right now. And, like, I get it, right? Like, is that quote-unquote risky? You know? Like, you know what I mean? Of, like, oh, you're streaming, you know, like, you're streaming from like, people will know where you are and, like, where you're streaming from and stuff like that. And I'm like, it's true, like, but... you know, sometimes I'm like, is that really how I'm gonna live my life? You know what I mean? Like, it sucks, you know? It's just like, it's just such a shame that, like, they're not wrong when they say that, right? Oh, I mean, they have a private streaming space in the back, yeah. Like, I wouldn't be up in the front of the store, no. But... I mean, either way, it's just an idea that I had. I still need to, like, bring it up with them. And, like, the thing is, because it would actually be more... I mean, it will be more of a headache for me to figure out, right? Like, not being on my own stream setup and everything. Like, I would really only do it if they... sponsored it, right? Like, if they helped, like, cover some of the video from a financial standpoint. Because otherwise it just doesn't really make sense for me to do it, because it's just a whole nother layer of, like, things that could go wrong. But we'll see. Still wish you'd get Power World to sponsor for the memes. I would not accept that. I'm not a Power World fan. If Power World was like, we'll sponsor it, I'd be like, no thanks. I'll pass. Yes. There are a lot of sponsors that I'll still say no to. Power World is one of them. Whoops. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you know what? Good for them with all of their success and everything. But, I don't know. They feel... Pal World feels like dirty to me. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know. It really feels like a company that is, you know, trying to make a lot of money and stuff like that off of an idea they didn't come up with. You know what I mean? It feels very like and like here's the thing, I get it. The Pokemon company's huge. They don't need like they don't need fucking a white knight coming in like being like, "Hey, leave them alone." You know what I mean? Like I get that, but still, it's like, you know, there are people, say what you want about some of the designs of Pokemon and whatnot, but there are people whose job it was to design Pokemon. And, like, the mechanics and the, you know, the Pokemon themselves and... And, like, as someone who's had a lot of fun designing Fakemon, right? It's like you get this really good feeling when you design something and you see it like come to life. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then if another company just has the exact same design, and like I get it, it's like, oh, there's like, well, they have a wolf Pokemon, and then this other, they just made a wolf. They look alike. It's like, true, that can happen. Or there can be the PAL in Pal World that just is Cinderace, or the PAL in Pal World that just is Primarina, or like, you know what I mean? Like, and then it's just not great. It's, you know, it's like there was too much that was just like, yeah, this is fucking clearly, this is just clearly ripped from Pokemon. Like, you couldn't have spent a little extra time to make it not that? And like even things down to like, okay, you need to catch these pals out in the wild. Sure. It's like, okay, cool. A collecting game. You know, a creature collecting game. That's fine. There's a ton of those. Like, Pokemon doesn't own the right to that. Like, they might be the most popular one. That room was devastating for me. They might be the most popular one, but they don't own that concept as a whole. It's like, okay, you capture them using PAL spheres. It's like, okay. Like, little... That seems a little on the nose, but that's fine. That's fine. Like, sure. A sphere is a shape. You know? It's going to get used more than once in various medias. That's fine. It's like, okay, so you need to weaken the PAL, and then you throw the PAL sphere at them. Got it. Okay. And then, you know, but that doesn't mean that you got it. You might not get it. It's like, okay, yeah, that's fair. You wouldn't want it to be guaranteed. It's like, and it will wiggle. And if it wiggles 3 times, you caught it. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, so these pals, so how many can I have at once? I'm thinking 6. You can carry 6 at a time, but you can catch more. They'll just go to your PC at your base. I see. Yeah, I can't believe that the lawsuit right now is about game design patents and not